Now, I want to talk about something called blended family. Blended family is where you get uh, a husband having children from another wife, or somebody marrying a woman with children from another relationship. Of course, a woman can't say that they don't have anyone because pregnancy is not done conati. It is through sexual exposure that you had with someone, either intentionally or accidentally or abuse. We all know, and we are sorry for that. However, here is the issue. Blended family, let me start with the widowers. If you are a widower man, you are left with the children from another woman. You need to see how you are balancing your love between this other woman, then the current woman, and the one who had died. We are getting information that a lot of widowers, they like, still mourning their wives and calling their wives anytime that they get a challenge with the current wife, they start mourning the other wife. And also the children sometimes wameungana, yani they have come together, and now this other woman who is the current woman and living woman is the enemy of the family. So you have to play cool, not to interfere with this woman who has just come to help you take care of these children. So this case, this is where the woman did not have any child. They have come without a child, but they have gotten this man with children from the wife, the late wife. So you have to ensure that you balance. Nao watoto si waruhusu kudharau huyu mama mwenye umeoa. You know, your children will be with you for some times, and it will reach a point that they will have to live and start their own lives. If anything in any relationship, children should not separate a couple. Definitely. Know very well that they will not live with you forever. After a certain age, they will start their own lives. They will leave you, the two of you. So if you want to do anything that will compromise your relationship with the living wife, know that those children, they will grow and they will start another life. But I'm not saying that you frustrate them or you side with this living wife so that you leave those children to feel more orphaned. So wewe mwanamke mwenye a widower wants to marry you, you have to discuss all this. If you want to get married to a widower, discuss all this, because mothers are the owners of the houses. If they make life difficult for this man, the man may definitely either separate with them or side with them, and the children will feel more orphaned. Anything that you do bad will turn to you. Maybe you will also give birth to your children here. And if you don't treat your co-wife's children well, you can also die and leave yours so that they also feel the same. You know, God knows how to pay this wrath. So in such relationship, if you are a widower right now, I'm speaking to you. If you get somebody whom you want to start a life with, please discuss all these issues before you get into a relationship, so that you get to know and discuss with your children that you want to bring another mother. Then discuss with them so that you let them know the boundaries and all this and what is it that they are expecting. That can take 3 months, 6 months just discussing. But don't just feel like you are the father and life is yours, so you just make decision, and one day they see you have come with a woman and you tell them, see, your mother is here. Talk with them. You know, they had an attachment with you and they had a loss of a mother. A loss of a mother is very painful. So it is very, very important. Take care of these children knowing that they are orphans and they need you more, and they need your warmth and love as the father. and you, the living wife, please come to make these people live together, not to separate them. So when you come, welcome these your co-wife children. Take good care of them as your own. Live. You don't expect that they also do for you good as you do to them. Fanya mwema, nenda zako. Do your best. And I know sometimes even the in-laws from the dead mother will be spying and looking at, asking so many questions, and even sometimes, telling these children some bad things about their father that their mother had already shared with their parents. So then the children start to hate you for nothing. Let's be careful in a blended family. If the mother is the one who died and the father is the one who has remained with the child or the children, and tell the children to respect this mother the same way they would do to their own mother. And this mother take care of these children as yours, but also don't absorb and deny this man a chance to be there for his children. Now I'm talking to a mother who has been married with children. Whether your man also has children or not, but now in this case assume the man did not have a child. Yani hata kama unataka kucorrect tu mtoto, bwana yako akisema tu huyu mtoto amefanya makosa inafaa chapwe, kwani unajua, do you even know how the father of that child, do you even know what it has costed me to have that child? You can give birth to yours so that you start treating the same way. Sometimes the words that we tell our partners is what make them feel weird and chase you and start developing negative attitudes towards the children that you came with. I'm saying a big clap to the men who has accepted to take their fellow men children to take care of, pay school fees, give them food, shelter, and take them as their own. Allow the father to discipline the child the same way he would discipline theirs. And if you think he's not the right person, take those children to their father. You know where their father are. But if you have decided here, don't throw words. You throw so many words to your partner. So sometimes he feels like, I can't correct. And the children are growing and they are learning a lot. They will see the kind of discrimination that is there. Then this man will end up, they have struggled with your children, took care of their school costs, took care of their food, their shelter, and later, because of those frustrations and because you are inciting them, they say that now that we are working, we want our father. And imagine this man, what will they feel? And that is why nowadays men are fearing women with children. You are the ones who are spoiling for the rest who are coming to that space. Because of the way you talked, your contribution to spoiling or making these children to think about that they better get that other father. But I've also seen children who lived in harmony, and you allowed this man, who is not their biological father, to treat them the same way he would treat his, until you can't know. These children, when their father will surface later, when they are now working, they will tell them, you are not there for us the time that we needed you most. Who will be the winner? You as the mother, and this father will also be the winner. So these are some of the things that when you want to marry somebody with children from another family, as the so-called blended family, you have to discuss all this. Those are not marriages that you just meet on the street or on Facebook or anywhere and just you start conversing and then you meet. Don't be selfish thinking about just the two of you, but think about these children that you are bringing into this relationship. Will they cope, and how will you manage them? Have you disclosed to them? Have you told them the truth that their father, this is not their father? Ama you wait for the society to tell them what will happen? For more information and education on the same, reach us on our Facebook page, Christian Family Life with Rosalina, YouTube,